Hey guys, it's Kenner Page here with the Pages Media, and today for our UX Teardown, I thought we would do something a little bit different. So with Black Friday and Cyber Monday coming up, this is obviously like the Super Bowl of e-commerce. I thought I would spend some time today talking about an important customer journey aspect, and then also how it's presented on a site. So we are going to look at something that both Walmart and Macy's are doing, and we're going to talk about like how one of them does it well and one of them maybe doesn't do it as well. So obviously one of the things that is offered a lot around the holiday season is the idea of extended holiday returns. And so this is great for a customer experience because it allows them to be able to like maybe change their mind, or it makes it easier to commit to purchasing a product if they know, okay, if I'm giving this as a gift, I have a little bit longer to decide that I want to return it, or it allows them to return it. And basically it extends the normal window of being able to return something. So this is a really great idea for the holiday season because people are shopping way more. So we're going to look at Walmart's website here, and I just pulled up just some dinner plates. No particular reason why it's dinnerware, but I chose dinnerware for both websites, so it was an even comparison. So we're going to look at this on desktop. It's presented really well on mobile as well, but for the sake of this, we'll just do desktop. Okay, so Walmart presents this 12-piece dinnerware set. And so one of the things that I really, really like is how they have this laid out. So right here, they have their extended holiday returns, and they pulled that up, so it's really easy to find. It's right there, so there isn't any question about if there are extended returns, what that policy is like, because it also gives me the information. So it says what it is, and so it's bold, so I can see that really easily, and then it gives me some subtext that extended holiday returns means free holiday returns until January 31st. So I have what it is, I have some explainer text telling me more about it, and then this also links to more information about it. So it's really, really prominently displayed on the product page. So I know that if I'm going back and forth buying this dinnerware set, I have the assurance of like, hey, I can actually change my mind and return this far beyond the holiday season. So again, really easy to find, really good explainer text. I know exactly what it is and what the parameters are. And if I have more information, I can easily find that, okay? So, like I said, a lot of stores do this around the holidays. These are the two that I found that were more prominently advertising it right now. So a lot of stores will start to roll this out the closer that we get to Thanksgiving. But because these two had it listed now, I thought this was a great opportunity to talk about this as a principle. So we're going to go over to Macy's. So again, dinnerware set. No real reason for it to be a dinnerware set, but wanted it to be comparable. So we have the same idea. I mean, page is pretty well like laid out the same way in regards to like descriptions. But what we see here is that I actually wouldn't know immediately upon looking at this that this would even qualify for extended holiday shipping. I only actually know that because I go here and I click through to shipping and returns. So I have to go down in this section, and then it says it here, enjoy a longer window to return most of your holiday purchases. See our extended holiday return policy to see if this item qualifies. Okay, so here's the deal. Here's why this isn't done as well as Walmart. One, it's not brought up to the surface, like it's buried. When we look at Walmart, it's right here. So I don't actually have to click and look for it at all. It's really prominently displayed. Now they still do some collapsible content here at the bottom, but the most important thing that they are trying to advertise is this extended holiday returns, so they bring it closer to the top. With Macy's, it is hidden behind this collapsible content. Now, collapsible content is great. It's a great space-saving measure. So it has its place. I love collapsible content. It makes things look really clean. But this is a good place to put information that doesn't necessarily need to be prominently displayed right away. So if this is something that they're doing, extended holiday returns, bring it up. If this is something that you're going to promote and advertise, then promote it. But it's buried here. So not only is it buried, so not only would I have to go to this page, look around, I would have to, it's in the second clickable thing, so I have to look through this, but then the other thing is the way that it's written and how it's formatted makes it difficult for me to find. So with Walmart's, again, as a point of comparison, this is, it's got an icon, which stands out. This is blue against white. And then this text is bold. So it stands out from everything else. When I look here at the Macy's website, it's the second point in this portion, but there isn't anything that makes it stand out from everything else in this section. So it doesn't actually stand out to me all that much at all. So it would be really, really easy for me to not even know. The other thing about this is that the language is pretty vague. It's not really committed necessarily to like this particular product. It says enjoy a longer window on most of your holiday purchases, where, I mean, it's pretty normal for there to be some provisions for that, but it just doesn't, it seems really general, like, does this qualify for it or not? The other thing, though, it says to see our extended holiday return policy to see if the item qualifies, but this actually doesn't link to anything. So what that would mean is I would actually have to either try to navigate around this website to find it, or I would actually need to like just try to search that in the search bar. And they have, they have links to the regular shipping and return policies, but there's not really any indication that this would be like the same as their regular return policy because it is an extended holiday return. And then it says right here, you have to please call customer service for returns. So right now, like it makes being able to utilize this really, really challenging. So whereas when we look at Walmart, it's just like, okay, like you can return this. Here's how you find information about that. But all the basics that I know, I can return it till January 31st. If I want more information, I can click out. Here, this actually leaves me with more questions than answers. I don't know actually, based on the language, if this thing that I'm looking at qualifies. I don't know how to find information about that thing, and it seems like I might have to make a phone call if I want to return it. So if I were comparing these two websites, if I was looking at dinnerware, and I'm sure, again, these products are not necessarily the same pattern, but I'm sure that I could find something comparable across both websites. If I was choosing between these websites and on the fence, I myself, and I think most customers would agree that they're going to opt for the one where it's easier for them to make a return, where they understand what that process looks like without having to navigate through the website just to be able to return a set of plates. So this is really important if this is something that you're going to be offering on your website for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, is to be mindful about the shipping and return process as people like seeing that extended during the holiday season, but even more so, be really mindful and intentional about how you write that copy and how you display that information. So if this is something that you're going to do and you're going to promote it, then promote it and promote it well. If you're going to bury it in a bunch of text, so people can't find it and can't utilize it, I would say that there's probably no point in doing it anyway. So this is just some helpful information as you optimize your site for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and be on the lookout over the next couple of weeks for other videos and tips for you to be able to use for your site in the next coming weeks. All right. Thanks, guys.